What's up, guys? Sean here. So, Reddit user mid-grade says this is a reference to the Mandela effect community. Community letting me down. Hey, everyone. So, it's hard to determine if someone else is lying about their Mandela effect possibility, but I came to this community for comfort. I post about the $ change. Used to be 2 lines. There is a version with 2 lines that rarely gets used, but it used to be 2 lines all the time. Community denied. Then I posted about a possible Mandela effect with the song that does What Does the Fox Say? Release date. That one is hard to determine, but I was working at a specific place when that song came out. We sang it all the time, had a dance to it, and haven't seen anyone from there since 2011. Song currently released 2013. Community denied. But the reason I'm posting now is because I thought this community would have my back. You guys more than anyone. But all I've gotten is backlash, denials, and then just discredited me completely. You would think a Mandela effect Reddit would listen rather than fight back against it. Also, a new Mandela effect to me is when you go to Google satellite. The North Pole is gone, as in there's no ice there at all. Greenland has ice, but I remember the North Pole and South Pole covered in ice. And it's never had ice, I guess. I did find one old map on Google with ice at the top and bottom, but not now. But I guess since this community has a bunch of government trolls discrediting, debunking everything we post, then this is going to be considered not a Mandela effect. So, yeah, man, I'm sorry that you're having a hard time. I don't spend much time on Reddit. I don't post on there. I do. I sometimes I'll find things like on Reddit, and I will read it to you guys here on YouTube, and kind of make comments or answer questions based on what's written on Reddit. But I definitely I just don't spend time there. So it's perhaps I don't understand the logistics and vibe and tone on Reddit, and maybe there is some more negativity and judgmentalism and closed-mindedness than maybe you find here on YouTube. On YouTube, yeah, you'll find a variety of different levels of open-mindedness and closed-mindedness, but as a general rule, people seem relatively compassionate, the Mandela Effect community, proverbially speaking. So one thing you might want to do is just get out of there, come to YouTube and spend time there, and have this Mandela Effect community maybe be more supportive of you. Because what I can tell you is that if people on Reddit, Mandela Effect community on Reddit, if there's a bunch of people trying to quote unquote discredit you and tell you you're full of it and saying that's not a Mandela Effect, well, here's what you could tell them, or here's what I could tell them. Bullshit, man. You can't tell someone that what they're saying is not a Mandela effect. Do you understand that any possible reality exists and that you cannot tell someone that something isn't a Mandela effect? Just because it isn't a change for you does not mean it's not a change for them. You really should give them the benefit of the doubt, all right? If someone says that What Does the Fox Say song came out on a different year, and not only that, but they have a collateral memory, an anchor memory of singing that song at a job they had 2 years prior to when that song came out on this timeline, well, guess freaking what? That easily could be the case, even if it's just a few people in the world, including that guy, that can be valid. So just because a Mandela effect is not a change for you, it doesn't mean it isn't a change for that other person. That's ignorance. Ignorance. Yes, people make plenty of mistakes. Yes. Now, if someone is saying that What Does the Fox Say example, and they're trying to tell you no, and you didn't have an anchor memory, yeah, it's possible that you are making a mistake on the year. That you're mistaken, that human memory is flawed, and there are going to be a number of individuals who say that there's a Mandela effect, but it is not because they're making a mistake. Yes, there is a certain percentage of Mandela effect reports that are mistakes based on memory issues and such. There are also those who will outrightly lie for whatever reason, to get attention, for whatever reason. So yes, it's also possible that if someone is saying there's a Mandela effect for them, then you say, well, I don't believe you, But you can't say that it's not definitely not a Mandela effect. You can't deny community. What does it say? I crumbled up this paper. Hold on a second. It says community. Again, this is a Reddit Mandela effect community. Community denied. You can't deny. You can doubt. So if you deny, you're being ignorant. You can doubt. You cannot deny. So the author who wrote this on Reddit, don't worry if they're denying you, because when they do that, they're showing their ignorance.